what do you believe is the most significant lesson you've learned from your journey in music? This is a great question. I think it's a lesson that I'm still learning to this day and will probably continue learning for the rest of my career, but it's, to trust your gut. And I know that's nothing new. You've heard a lot of people say that, but I just think it's so real. You have to learn how to trust your gut as a creative, as an artist. I think as you become successful, that's very attractive. It draws people in. People want to be close to the success. And, people have opinions and they'll share them with you, whether you ask for them or not, right? And that's not necessarily a bad thing, especially if it's people you trust and people who, want what's best for you. But at the end of the day, you as the artist are the one with the vision. And I always think back to this time when my old manager who I used to work with, Sam Katz, shout out to Sam Katz, great dude. He said it the best way that I could possibly imagine, and it really stuck with me. He was telling me at one point, he was like, man, because I was struggling with this. I was like getting advice from all different sides, and I wasn't sure how I wanted to represent myself creatively and what kind of artist I wanted to be. And, he was like, Harry, it's like you're making a soup, man. You're stirring up a soup, and because your soup, it already smells so good, it's bringing people around, and everybody wants to sprinkle their little seasoning into your soup so that they can be a part of it. And, he's like, it might be fine at first. One person comes over, they sprinkle a little salt in there. Yeah, that's probably a good call. Somebody else comes over, they want to sprinkle a little thyme in there. Okay, maybe that works. And somebody else comes in, they want to sprinkle some chili powder in there. Like, I don't know, I didn't really think it was going to be a spicy thing. Maybe, yeah, And somebody else comes in. And eventually, man, if everybody is coming up and sprinkling their own little seasoning into your soup, what are you left with? A horrible tasting soup, right? If you put all the spices in the same soup, it's guaranteed to taste disgusting. And man, I just love that way of thinking about it. And I think it's so true. And I really have to think about this a lot as a people pleaser. It's like, is this what I want to be doing in terms of the creative decisions I'm making? Is this what I imagine I'm supposed to be doing? Whether that's like, this is how I'll appeal to the industry, the so-called industry, or this is how I'll become respected within hip hop, And I always think about what Mos Def says, where he's like, we think about hip hop like it's this like ogre that lives in a cave that comes out every once in a while to like say hi. It's like, we are hip hop, we are hip hop. Hip hop is the people. But yeah, or am I doing this because I think this will make me popular, or this song will be catchy and this will be my hit, or it's like, it can be very challenging. And that's why I say it's an ongoing lesson and something I'll probably be working on my whole career, to learn to trust your gut and to really be able to trust that inner voice and to even suss out what is your true authentic voice, because so many voices that aren't even ours get implanted into us over time,